he enters La Jaula for the 12th time as a professional with 7 victories against 4 losses. Fighting out of Frederick, Maryland, Terry the Duke Bartholomew. He enters La Jaula for the 19th time as a pro with 13 victories against 5 losses. Fighting out of Coconut Creek, Florida, Ricky Bandejas.
Let's go! The Dude! And Valerie, it's hard to get a big name in MMA, but Bandejas has that, which makes him a marketable property. As he goes with
he just dropped him with his left hand. Ricky needs to apply his striking experience against a college wrestler and black belt in jiu-jitsu. Ricky's striking is very diverse. He has a lot of kicks, a lot of punches, and low kicks, as we're seeing now, and he was able to make damage in the first not even 30 seconds of the round.
He is hitting with venom, and you mentioned Bartholomew, wrestler in high school, wrestler in college. Started Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. He wants to take it to the ground. He finally gets a hold of Bandejas. He's going to have to because those striking have been sharp and painful from Bandejas.
I mean, Bandejas has been a main event for Bellator. He is used to the pressure. He's used to the lights. He knows how to go out there and perform. As long as he defends those takedowns and stick to his game plan, he could really win this fight.
He sure can. And we talk about other promotions, but people want to fight in Combate. 1 million viewers last Sunday. You get the prime time, you get the bright lights, you get to fight in this incredible facility, and you get to make a big name. You get to make some money, too. As Bandejas, that single leg didn't work for Bartholomew, and now Bandejas looking to get some separation, and he does.
I mean, Bandejas is doing an amazing job at defending. This is what he's been practicing at the gym. I've been seeing him every day putting in that work, and we're watching it right now in front of our eyes.
Yeah, he's coming from all angles, Valerie, and Bartholomew is really laboring to close the gap.
He's doing an amazing job at keeping his distance, of making effective shots, and everything seems to be landing and making damage on Terry's face.
This bantamweight division is off the charts. Another big shot from Bandejas.
Wow, nice kick there. Nice roundhouse kick. He's coming with his jab. He's hiding his kicks behind his punches, and he's doing a very good job at sprawling and defending those takedowns.
What is Bartholomew thinking here? He wants to close the gap, obviously. How does he do it?
He's looking for his distance in, but Ricky is very long. He has a long reach, long legs, and he's making it very difficult for Terry to find his distance and get to his legs.
Now he's taking the set of the Jaula. He goes for another takedown attempt. Bandejas was ready for it. And look how well he separates those legs.
Bandeja needs to find his underhook, push that head, and flip him to the other side of the cage and take this fight back into the middle, because he's obviously dominating with his hands. Terry respects his punches, respects his power, got kind of knocked down in the first 10-15 seconds, and now they're both swinging. Ricky with a nice back kick, which I love training with Ricky because he throws crazy kicks like me, and he has a very fun, entertaining style, and I'm loving this fight right now.
Oh, this guy is made for Combate. Mucho más acción. He's non-stop acción right now. But, hey, Bartholomew's in this fight, and now he's closed the gap. He was a target practice earlier in this round, about 1 minute and 30 to go, but taking a little bit of the starch out of those strikes of Bandejas now.
Bandejas, he's on a 2-fight losing streak. His last fight was against Leonardo Higo in October of 2020, where he lost by submission, but he looks impressive tonight, and I see a big difference in this year he took off in the cage right now.
Bartholomew lowers the chin. He's squinting out of his left eye, so some vision issues perhaps. He keeps moving forward, but he got caught with that short left. He's getting caught with everything.
He's coming in without really moving his head and giving up some easy shots for Ricky. Right now he's holding on to Ricky's arm, which is making it hard for him to disconnect and keep striking. Oh, that was a nice head kick.
Groggy punching from Bartholomew, but it's to set up the takedown, and he's gotten in again.
Ricky
Takedown
has to keep
defense has been,
sprawling.
takedown defense has been right on for Bandejas.
Yeah, he's really doing an incredible job. You could see the development in him as an MMA fighter, and I'm just very impressed right now by the way he's able to get back to his feet and keep striking, keep making points, keep creating damage, and I think if he could keep up this pace for the next 2 rounds, he could really win this fight.
Tail end of this first round, Ricky Bandejas, father of 4. Said earlier, his wife is a real trooper, stays home, watches the kids while he pursues his career in the fight game. And Bandejas in red, looking to pick up where he left off.
Terry wrestled for 20 years. He's a black belt in jiu-jitsu. He's more comfortable on the ground as we see him continue shooting constantly at Ricky. But Ricky has Mike Brown, the best coach in the world and fighter. And with Mike's defense tactics, he's not going to be able to get into Ricky's legs.
Oh, Bartholomew caught him with that right. Big looping machete shot, and now he sets up the takedown a little better.
It seems like he's setting up his takedowns a lot better in this round, followed by his strikes and kicks, gets Ricky more confused on which way he's coming into that takedown, but Terry still has to be careful because Ricky could catch him with a knee or one of those crazy kicks while he's trying to shoot.
Oh, he's doing some mountaineering now as he gets on the back of Bandejas, and Terry the Duke Bartholomew is in this fight.
He's in this fight. He has a baby on the way. He's dedicating this fight to his baby, and he's doing well so far. You know, he came out the second part of the rounds with a good game plan, and Ricky was just able to disconnect. And let's see how he gets back to those legs to take this fight back on the feet. On the ground.
Ricky Bandejas, who's fought so many stars at 135, Sergio Pettis, Leonardo Higo, as Valerie pointed out, James Gallagher, who was the great Irish sensation until Patrick Lahan showed up last Sunday here at Combate. Juan Archuleta, the Spaniard, and Bandejas, 13-5 through all of it. Again, he's been a little rusty. Doesn't look rusty. He looks pretty sharp. Last, as you mentioned, hasn't fought since October of last year.
Ricky is starting to back up a little bit too much, and I make this mistake as well when I get tired in a fight. I back up instead of circling to the right, and circling to the right, it'll also help him sprawl on those takedowns, and I want to see him come and put more forward pressure because everything he's hitting him with is landing and creating damage.
And these are good strikes, but he needs a couple significant strikes, ones that can really hurt Bartholomew, make him reconsider these takedown attempts.
You're very right, Max. If he could just hit him hard and stop him so that Terry stops coming forward, stops trying to shoot, make him respect him, he will win this fight. Oh, nice spinning heel kick from Ricky. Landed very nicely. Kind of fell. He has to be careful. Terry gets his back and takes him to the ground.
There was also a good uppercut, and now Bartholomew looks hurt. Bandejas with a nice sequence of strikes.
Nice sprawl from Ricky. He needs to push that head and get that knee out of there and face him nice, just like that.
What a great athlete Bandejas is.
He's showing incredible improvement since his last fight here today. He looks very confident, and he looks like Ricky Bandejas, the fighter we all know him to be tonight.
This is a great opportunity for him, Valerie. You come here, you are the guy. You come here with a big name, but you still have to find a way to take advantage of it. He's going to have tough fights here. Case in point, Terry Bartholomew, who has been like a zombie trying to catch him.
Ricky also has the experience of being in the pressure, fighting on a big platform, and he's used to going these rounds, 5 minutes, 3 rounds. It's a lot of ring time that he has under his belt, so he's landing some nice shots here and making Terry pay for that shot, and it looks like he's dominating here. He needs to get up and use the cage to get up from this position right now because Terry is a wrestler. He's going to try to hold him down, cuddle him on the ground, and Ricky wants to take this fight back up and push him off like he just did. He's doing an amazing job.
So active, a little dirty boxing. And Bandejas won the first round. He is winning this second round. Bartholomew, that was a very fatigued punch, and he's in trouble now.
And he doesn't look very fatigued.
His chin goes down. Doesn't really know. Now his right eye is closing.
Nice sprawl from Ricky. Always ready to sprawl. Make him pay. Nice, Ricky.
He might finish this. Bandejas, big roundhouse kick misses. Bartholomew just had the wherewithal to move his head away.
Seems as Bartholomew's not used to seeing those crazy kicks, and he doesn't really know where they're coming from, and it's hard for him to block.
If it were you and you knew you won the first 2 rounds, how aggressive would you be in this 3rd round?
I would be aggressive, but cautious, because it's fighting and anything could happen at any moment.
It sure can, and there's no escaping here in the Jaula, which is a little smaller than your typical MMA cage.
Yes.
It is encouraging the fighters to get after it, and these 2 guys have.
You know, fighting is unpredictable. For as much as you're winning the round, you always have to be cautious. Keep those hands up. Stick to your game plan, because anything can happen.
Well, again, Bartholomew is a stationary target.
You know, I see Ricky throwing a lot of spinning attacks, and I made this mistake my last fight in the 3rd round. I threw a spinning kick, and I got my back taken, and I got taken down. So I think Ricky needs to be a little bit careful, knowing that Terry is hunting those legs, and just be careful with his timing.
Good hit by Bandejas. I mean, this is a guy who started his MMA career 11-1, Bandejas, 13-5, so he's hit a couple roadblocks. Talent's there, he's still a young man. Now he wants to start putting wins together. He knows it's not going to be easy. This has not been, as we're a minute and change deep into the final round.
A lot of action in this 3rd round.
Pardon me, Valerie. I think he was listening to you because he's aggressive, but you can still see some caution.
Oh, nice back kick. I like how he stepped in with that.
Another takedown attempt, single leg, but doesn't have it. He's out.
Out of it. Oh,
big
nice
knee.
Nice knee to the head. That landed.
Little smile from Bartholomew.
But Terry's still coming forward. I mean, Bartholomew is tough. He does not back down at all, not for 1 second, and he's getting hit right now.
Well, Valerie, it's like the Rocky movie. I mean, what goes through your mind if you're dominating an opponent and you look at that opponent and they're still walking towards you and you have hit him with everything?
I mean, kind of mental. It could mess you up a little bit because you're like, I'm throwing with all I have, with all my power, and he's still not being knocked down. And honestly, you can get tired by trying to knock him out so much.
These are high impact strikes.
Yeah.
And he's hitting them everywhere.
Terry's still coming forward, just throwing punches with his head straight, looking for that takedown.
Almost a Kimura attempt there for Bandejas.
It could be very frustrating for a striker to fight a wrestler like this because they're not able to display their striking as much since they're constantly being held against the cage. And, you know, this is not where he wants to be. He wants to fight. He likes to strike. He made that clear. And he hasn't fought since October of 2020. So this for him right now is an important opportunity to be back in that cage and on a new platform for Combate Global, and he's doing amazing here tonight.
Another big strike from Bandejas. Under 2 minutes to go in the final round.
Nice right hand by Bandejas.
And Valerie, we've seen so many fighters. Some people are getting fights. Fights are hard to come by during this pandemic. Yes, you can get them where you want, but we've seen people who haven't fought in 6 months, a year, 2 years. You know, ring rust is real.
Yeah, that ring time is very important in a fighter's career. I mean, the more you're in there, the more you're used to. Oh, he just hurt his leg
that hurt him.
With that low kick. That hurt his leg. He's limping
on
that leg. Ricky needs to attack that leg. And I believe,
and he does. He is.
He has a fight IQ to realize that he hurt him with that, and he needs to keep striking there. And he could, nice push kick to the stomach.
I mean, Bartholomew has been a punching bag, and now flying knee from Bandejas. 1 minute to go.
He's truly just dominating here tonight. He's showing what he can do as a well-rounded mixed martial artist on the ground, getting up, striking, kicking, spinning kicks. I mean, he's doing it all here tonight.
We saw Bartholomew. He's lost his last 2 fights. They both went to decision, and now you can see why. In his wins, 5 of 7 have been via submission. He still has a shot at that. And if he doesn't get the submission, if he survives this, I mean, it's
hit the back of the head now.
Small reward, but to go the distance against a fighter like Bandejas is a nice achievement.
Ricky just dominating and showing how much he's developed at American Top Team with the best fighters, coaches, and training partners in the world.
And he's going to be victorious in his Combate debut. We'll be back for the official decision.
After going all 3 rounds, the judges turn in identical scorecards of 30-27. All in favor of the winner by way of unanimous decision, Ricky Bandejas.